We could get Cranston to play him in the movie though.
I'm actually optimistic about RFK actually.
I
think
hope
if
it
he
works
gets,
out. I really do.
I think the people voted for Trump.
Yeah.
They voted for the things he was saying he was going to do. He won. Let's fucking see what he does with fucking RFK and Elon.
So right, and if I was in that camp, right, because there are people. I mean, I don't really fucking trust anybody, but that's my shit. But like, if I was to trust people in that camp, it'd be the Tulsi Gabbards. It would be the RFKs. Even though he does say some crazy shit sometimes, like
He definitely does.
yeah, but like I still, it was like with Bernie, like you knew that he believed that it was real and that he had integrity behind it, you know.
Honestly, back when I was like voting for Sanders, some of the stuff that he talks about and that he's like against like the chemicals in food and stuff like that, like I don't think I would have bought that much into it. But going through like the massive mold issue that we had in our house, where like
You see
we
how
just got
things
sick.
affect you.
Yeah, like the chemicals in a lot of these foods impact me more so because of the whole mold issue, but I would have never started thinking about like chemicals in my food and stuff like that.
Right.
But it makes sense. I mean, like, why do we have the more obese people per capita than any other country? Why do
Right.
in other countries have these things banned?
Right.
These
Have you listened to any of the podcasts with Doctor? Which one's a doctor? There are a couple. I think it's Casey and Callie Means. Maybe one of the husband's a doctor. The wife, when she realized that the fucking health system was a fraud, didn't finish med school. He decided to finish it anyway because it was the right move. But that's their thing, is like metabolic health and how, you know, what we put in our foods, what we spray on our crops, all of that, why that's causing the, you know, massive health problems in America. And it's fucking obvious now. It's not even like it's a theory. Like it's just obvious.
Yeah.
Because what would any trainer tell you, or fucking not even a health professional. It's hard to even say that, because the way they explained it, like, you're not taught about wellness. You're not taught about wellness.
No.
But anybody who does teach you about wellness has you away from all that shit, off of processed foods, off of, you know, everything has to be organic. Like,
Well, it's crazy to me that, like, I've heard doctors and nurses talk about the fact that when they go to school to be a doctor, to get their doctorate, there's no nutrition part of that process. So like there's electives that you can take, like some nutritional stuff, but like what? Like this is the main ingredient of life.
Yeah.
Like if you don't eat, you die. So it's very important. We know it's important on at least some level, but most likely on a lot of levels, for a lot of different things, for mood, for your psychological well-being, your weight, like everything. It has to do with every aspect of your life. And then and we have all these people with chronic disease, and we're one of the only countries that pump ourselves full of all this. Like, I don't even like saying fake shit, because I think that there's a place for bioengineered foods and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, but there's a difference between modifying something genetically to, like, you know, so fucking grapes don't have seeds in them, right? There's a difference between that and, you know, putting chemicals that are fucking plastics in our food, so that there's not a person in this fucking country that doesn't have some sort of plastic in their body right now.
In their brain.
In their fucking brain, dude.
Yeah. So, and like, I just saw this thing that, like, it made me throw all the canned stuff in my cabinet away. But they line canned goods with like this plastic stuff, and that is not BPA free. So when you eat something canned, like, so somebody who eats one canned food a day, they did a study, for 5 days in a row, it increases their BPA levels in their urine by 1,000%.
What the fuck?
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, I was like, okay, I don't know, like, that could be
was
very.
What the fuck moment of this week?
That could be a very small amount, like 1,000%. Like, why are we saying 1,000% instead of like whatever the number is? But that's the type of shit where it's like, okay, we know, like, we figured out that BPA is bad for us. Like, that's why everything says like BPA free now, right? So, but because no one thinks to look for BPA free because it's metal. Like we're not. No one's like. No one thinks to look for
That's
it when
fucked
they're.
up.
You know, it is fucked up. It is fucked up. But this is the type of shit that like I hope RFK can like do something about. He's already got like I mean Trump. I'm not optimistic though. Trump had him on fucking. He's talked so much shit about how bad McDonald's is for you, and he had him on Air Force One fucking or whatever.
Oh my god, that picture like this.
Yeah, like I mean, like I could feel how grossed out he was having to do that, but that's just like Trump's like ego. Like, hey, I'm the one in charge.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like I say, if I say you're eating fucking McDonald's, you're eating fucking McDonald's. So.